Um, everyone, I mean, Shahrukh has already said it, but everyone, brags about knowing a superstar. But I'm glad he corroborated the fact that we go back many, many years playing 10-pin bowling. If I can use some examples of 10-pin bowling, lots of strikes and lots of spares Shahrukh used to have. But I think the perfect 300, he only scored once he came here to Mumbai. So I just want to really compliment and congratulate Shahrukh for the sort of entertainment icon that he's become, not only in India but globally. So a round of applause for him for all that he's achieved. As I said, I'm happy to be always like a little subwoofer behind the screen. But today I'm just going to say a few words about what really has been an inspiration for us, what defines PVR, what's sort of how the journey started by Sanjeev and me way back in 1990, when our dad was generous enough to give us one property, Priya, and sort of revamp it and ensure that people start coming to the cinemas. So the two, I think, incredibly powerful factors which are there in India are the ones which have really inspired us all along. One is really the prolific talent, the energy that is there in the filmmakers. So people like Rohit, various filmmakers, they're always raising the standards, raising the bar to make sure that movies are seen on the big screen. And the whole larger-than-life format, the vibrancy, the whole colorfulness of what you see on the screen is something we were very keen to bring into the cinemas as well. Because we felt that the transition between what's happening in the outside world, the real world, and what's happening on this big screen had to be sort of a little more smoother. So when people come to the cinemas, and the moment they buy the ticket, they come to the foyer, they should get into that world of make-believe. And they should really say, wow, I'm glad I'm here. So every little thing, every little corner that they go to, it could be the toilets, it could be the concession stand, it could be any corner of the cinema, they should say, wow, I'm really happy I'm here. So that's one inspiration. And so it's not just the quantity of films, it's the way the movies have been made in India over the years which has inspired us. The second is, as Shahrukh rightly said, the customer. I think customer is extremely important to us. Again, India sells about 3 billion tickets annually, as compared to, say, maybe 2 billion in the US and about 1.75 billion in China. So India sells the maximum number of tickets. We have the maximum number of movies that go through the system. But I still think that the Indian audience, there's no audience in the world which is as discerning as the Indians. So I think they're the second they've given us the push, further push to say, okay, fine, now let's not compromise on that 2 to 2.5 hours, 3 hours journey when they go out of their homes and then they want to come to a cinema and watch a movie. So no compromise can possibly be made on the sound quality, the projection quality, the legroom seat width configurations, everything, the screens, the customer service. So these are the two big important factors that have always inspired us. And we really consider ourselves at PVR to be that conduit, the infrastructure that we're building, a link really between the prolific filmmakers and the voracious appetite of the Indian consumer to watch movies on the big screen. So that's really what we've been trying to do. This particular catchment and this particular property, thanks to the developer, we got this property and we are very excited because the whole catchment is, the film fraternity lives here. Again, very, very discerning consumer around this catchment. So when we got the opportunity, we said, let's do something iconic. And that's how the brand name PVR Icon came about. And we said, let's not compromise on anything once again. Let's look at the seats. So these seats that you're sitting on, we've never had these seats anywhere. It's got more cushioning, more comfort than any other seat. The seats in our gold class cinemas, the team here had an experience there. We've never used them anywhere. The carpets, the acoustic properties, nowhere in the world, all cinemas have got, all screens have got Atmos. We've got atmosphere for sound. We've got 4K projection system. So we said, let's just take it to another level. So that's what we've tried to achieve. And I hope you like it. And I hope it encourages you to keep coming back. With this property, we are at 477 screens. We have a 9-screen complex opening up in Bangalore tomorrow. We'll be 486. And by the time Dilwale comes, We are really working hard, Shahrukh, that at least we get the 500 number. So that's what we're working on. So it will be the fastest growing company in the world in terms of getting screens to 500. Before I end, I just want to acknowledge the presence of my brother, Sanjeev, who's right there, who's really been amazing. We started the journey together, and we do, he's incredible. My daughter, Niharika, who's just joined the company after studying in LA at USC. And she's bringing, like the youthful energy into the company. Also, the entire team of PVR, Gautam, Ashwini, Vijay, Mr. Kaul, Agneet, everyone, Amit, who've really worked relentlessly hard. They've been with me 10, 15 years now, and to build the circuit and build this property. Shalu, Deepa, I don't want to miss out on anyone, so please don't mind. Thanks once again for being here, and it's a very special day for me. Thanks once again for the entire team, and wish you really all the best for Dilwale.
Hi, my name is Rishi. I work with India Infoline Limited. Varun, Kriti, congratulations, a great song. The question is to Mr. Ajay. 477 is a great mark, and so what I wanted to ask you was, do you expect, after the initial week, or specifically the weekend when the movie releases, do you expect a lot of footfalls to continue? Because the class is amazing. You've got everything best, as everybody is agreeing with it. And there are a lot of more ways that have come to watch the movies now. So do you expect a lot of footfalls continuing with the quality that you're giving to the customers?
I think people still prefer to watch the films on the big screen. As I said, the kind of format and the way the filmmaking is happening just now, it can only be enjoyed on the big screen. So we do find if the marketing and everything is good of the film and the buzz is there, the first weekend is very good anyway. And then if the movie is good and people are not disappointed, then it does last at least 2 to 3 weekends, could be 4 weekends. So movie people we can't at the same time also interfere with what the consumer, how he wants to watch his film. But there are enough people, as I said, 3 billion tickets get sold in India. That means 300 billion visitations happen to a cinema. We're getting about, I think, 80 million people will come to PVR cinemas. So I think there's still a lot of appetite for people to go out and entertain themselves. And it's the purest form of out-of-home entertainment.
Varun, straight.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Sonu Pierre from Indian Express.
Hi, Sonu.
Hi.
Ajay, there's a question for you. We also had
Gold, you have gold, give me.
gold class earlier, and now too we are having gold class.
Come again?
Two of them.
The gold class that was there before, she's asking, is it still there?
What was basically everything has changed. There were a lot of seats in the first gold class, so we've given more legroom and seat width. We've reduced the number of seats. The seats have become leather, and you have to experience it. So I think after this, we can show you the gold class lounge.